Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And look, I have Aley of Heart and Soul Connected.
Finally.
Welcome, everyone. Story in the cards.
Yeah, story in the cards. Yep.
Yeah. It's been a minute since
It
we've
has.
done the show.
Yeah, we didn't really do much this month because I hadn't felt that
No.
well. So thank you for all tolerating me. I love you all. Yeah.
Happens. It happens.
Mhm.
And we just go with it. So we're okay. So
Mhm.
Roxy says, "Hi y'all, glad I made it live. Got home after protesting and just had dinner. Oh,
Did
good for you.
I'm going to
Good
do it
for
next
you."
month for No King's Day on the 28th. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I would join you in, in a protest, but
Kind of
yeah.
far. Kind of far.
No.
Yeah.
My passport has expired and
Well, and you don't
yeah,
want any SHIT coming over the border. No. So
no,
you stay safe.
no.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. So
Yeah.
hello everyone. Excuse me. Just before we get going, I'm quickly gonna say hello to Amanda Ginga, Roxy Rose Blue, Kathleen Bourgeois, Fallon is here.
Mm.
Uh Janet Jackson, Janet Outdated, and who else? Innocent Potato. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Joan Baker and
Linda, butterfly.
Linda.
Yeah.
Yes, Barb Fisher, Jen Lilly, Rose Blue. Wow. Thank you guys. Innocent Potato, thank you guys for joining
Janet
us on
Jackson's here. Oh my
Janet.
God.
I know. I know.
Wow.
I only run with the best
I guess you
people.
do. I guess you do. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I said to Linda, I said, one of these days, I hope that I'm known. When someone says Marina, they'll know that it's
They'll know
me.
who
I
you
want to
are.
be known like Beyonce, Celine, Linda
Oh,
G.
there you go. There you go. That's right. You just say
Yeah,
Marina and everyone knows who you are. Yes.
everyone knows. Yeah, that's right. So there you go.
All
And Share
right.
Spirit, hello.
Mhm.
Um, and we don't take any personal questions during the show where we're talking politics, and we're talking about people who desperately want to be in the news, those who are in the news, those who are desperately trying to avoid the news.
Mhm.
And I've said several times, if you don't want to be mentioned on our show, don't do stupid shite.
That's right. That's
You know?
absolutely right.
Yep.
Yes. So
Yes,
I
yes.
actually have an update
Hey,
for you,
Sarah.
Marina. Hey, Sarah. Hey,
Uh-huh.
Kathy and Joan. Thanks everybody for being here, Marby.
Yes.
So I was telling Marina and Arthur, I think it was on Monday when we were on, that there was a problem with the plumbing on the USS Gerald Ford. And I found out the reason why there was a problem with the plumbing was because they were stuffing their underwear and t-shirts into the plumbing so they wouldn't have to go to war. And guess what? It looks like
What?
got it fixed.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
temporary fix.
Well, it
Temporary.
is, except for there at the embassies, they told everybody to get out. So that tells me everything. Yes. Yes.
Huh.
Malicious compliance, really. I was proud
Yes.
of them for doing that, Rose Blue. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Me too. Me too.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because this his apparently I was reading earlier that he doesn't like what Iran had to say and what they're putting together, but he still hasn't made up his mind about what he's going to do.
Right. Right. But he
Right.
wants all the people out of the embassy. So that tells you everything you need to know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And particularly when, the folks in the embassy were told to get out today. Not get out over the weekend, get out by next week, but get
Yeah.
out today.
Yes,
So,
that's right. Yep.
yeah.
Yes.
No,
And Rose Blue is telling us that she's already voted in Texas for the primary, I'm guessing. And I'm
yes,
hearing really good things about the Democrats, that Crockett is actually doing really well. So, yeah.
absolutely. I think she's going to get the seat. It feels like she's going to get it.
I hope so.
So,
Yes. And
yes.
you know what I really love is Talrico, who is another one that was a Democrat.
Yes.
He and Jasmine decided that whoever wins is fine of the two of them, and they will
Yes.
work for each other, and that's the way it should be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Exactly.
good.
And
Good.
yeah, thank you, Roxy, who wants to know, did I cut my hair? I actually did trim it a little. I didn't get it cut, but I've been cutting my own hair ever since 2020.
Really?
Really?
You do a beautiful
Yes.
job, Marina. Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
you do. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Mhm.
just had to I took off about 2.5, maybe 3 inches. That was you know,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you very
Mhm.
much, Roxy. And
Mhm.
yeah, amazing what you do when you wash and comb your hair.
Yeah, isn't it? It's just, yeah, it really is. I want to shout out to
So,
Sarah. I had to cancel my show with Sarah at around 2 o'clock today, and she's so gracious. So, Sarah, I missed you,
yes,
and thank you for being so kind. Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
yes, absolutely. She is. And you know
yeah.
what? I love Sarah's hair.
Oh, I know. It's so
She
beautiful pink.
It
Yes,
is.
yes,
It
absolutely.
is. And I think every once in a while I think to myself, you know what? I I should. I should do something like that. But then it's like, no.
Well,
No,
I've
I
got
think
a bottle over here, but it's like a real light blue, and I'm afraid it will look too much like silver, but I'm this close to just making a choice. So yeah,
well,
but yeah,
excuse me. The good news is if you do it and you don't like it,
yeah,
wait a day or two and just put in another color.
that's true. That's very true. Because I
Yeah.
also have some blonde highlights as well. I can always change it. But yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Why not?
absolutely.
Right? Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, totally.
Oh, I love
And
what
Amanda
Amanda
says,
says.
yes, I'm a member of a flock. Yes. Yeah. And
Whee! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is very rudimentary in that, yeah, I parted in the back, goes in the front. I gotta figure out where it should go and then cut, and that's it.
So you
So
never have to ask Chris to help you sometimes, or
no,
no?
no,
Okay, good for you.
no.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Mhm.
why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
Yeah.
So maybe we can toss a few cards and on particularly on yeah, is he going to pull the plug? Is he going to go into Iran? Yeah,
Yeah.
is he
Oh,
going to do it?
it just makes me so worried for our troops, people that don't want to
Yes,
be doing it. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's check it out and see what it says.
hmm.
I think so. Oh,
Okay,
wow. Okay. Go
I
ahead.
got let it break,
Uh,
and I I think I think that with that it's almost like the rest of the world is sitting by going, I dare you.
yeah.
I dare you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give it a try, see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And I agree with this, Rose. So if one, but Israel, Iran will definitely put out the material if they do, and Israel
Yes.
will if they don't. So Yeah. What did I get? I have terms agreed and a deal has been made. And that looks
Ah,
curiously like Melania, don't you think?
it
It
does.
really does. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Melania, she
Mhm.
she still hasn't done anything about suing Michael Wolff. I thought she was going to sue him for $1 billion.
Yeah. Something else came to the forefront today. Remember, you probably didn't see it, but during the wonderful state of the terrible state of the union, he introduces good old Erica Kirk, who is fine, and then and everybody's and Melania's just sitting. She won't stand up for it, and she just darts coming out of her eyes. So there's something going on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think, Erica Kirk is en entertainment purposes only. What do I know? Um,
Mhm.
she's the kind of personality that will do anything with anyone to get herself ahead.
Yes.
So if she thinks that, that she can further her own interests by going with JD Vance, she'll cozy up to JD. If she thinks that she can get further with Trump,
Yeah.
she'll put up with the stink.
She will. She absolutely
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
We're being
totally.
told to believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. And
Yeah,
that's just everything that happened the other night.
yes.
They had a small video that said, here's the truth that Trump told on Tuesday night. And it just showed him standing there and then gone.
Yeah,
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 nothing.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he's excuse me, too much talking this afternoon.
She's had a busy day today.
Yeah,
Yes,
just a little, just a little.
just a little. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that we know that he was so drugged up it wasn't funny.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and doing saying some of the things that he did when he went after oh, what's her name, Ilyan,
Oh, Ilhan Omar. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
and the other lady, I always get their names are tongue twister for me. When she was saying, "You killed Americans. You killed Americans."
Yeah.
And, "Oh, these people are crazy. Aren't they just crazy? They're blah, blah, blah." The fact is, dude, you killed Americans.
Yeah.
You let
He did.
Pam Bondi kill Americans. It's
Yeah.
on video.
Right. Right. Yep.
There was no accident. It wasn't the whatever. You killed Americans. And then what does he do? Yeah, he wants to deport her back to Somalia. The other one, he wants to deport back to Detroit, and he also wants to deport what's his name, De Niro,
Oh, Robert De Niro. Yeah. Wants to send him where to
Robert De
Italy
Niro.
or somewhere. Yeah. 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 I know. And that's
Yeah.
right, Charlie. He killed Americans that had COVID. He
Yes.
killed millions of Americans. He
Yes.
really. And then they were saying the Republicans were saying nobody ever shouted out from on a State of the Union address for a Democrat, and people are like writing all the times that Margie and Lauren Boebert.
Machi, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
there's video of it. Like,
Mhm.
do you need proof? You can
Yeah, I
play it
know.
back with
Yep, that's right. That's right.
it's amazing how they have such profound selective memory.
Very much so. Yeah, yeah. Just like Lauren Boebert deciding that she was going to send out a picture of Hillary yesterday when Hillary was testifying. And today she was asked by the reporter why she did that. Well, I really thought her suit was very nice and I wanted a picture of it. She's such a dumbass, honest to God. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I really, I watched a little bit of it. And like I said, I watched it only for a little while, hoping that I would see him do a face plant. It didn't happen. And then I said, okay, that's it. And, I'm just going to go, because there wasn't anything of any substance that he was talking about. And
all
everything was just, just a
Yep.
lie.
Yep.
Just a lie. All in service of glorifying himself.
Did you know that he was able to get lots of people off food stamps? Well, that's because he kicked them off food stamps.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ultimately, yes, Martin.
Cutting them off is not it's not something you should be proud of.
But that's right.
Yeah.
And we got rid of
DEI.
Oh, we got rid of that too. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Cher. I did see the clip of her trying to explain inflation, and it's a riot. Oh my God. Lauren Boebert was that. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She is. What's his name from England? He used to be over here. I can't think
of
his
Pierce.
Name. Yeah.
Pierce Morgan?
Yes, Pierce Morgan. And finally he goes, okay, that's enough. He told him to shut up. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Exactly. And it's comical in a lot of ways that they think that they can get away with it.
Yeah.
And it's because, initially they did, but people are paying attention. Like, you watch what's happened in some of the midterms, that the Democrats are winning by not just 1 or 2%, but by 20, 27, 29. The spread is something else. And I think the last one that I saw was with independents, Trump was underwater by 47%.
Yes, that's true.
47.
Yeah. And so there is something that happened today that I don't know if everybody knows this yet, but Paramount and CBS are buying CNN. So that's going to be the new Fox channel. And they'll get rid of Caitlin Collins and some of the other people in there. And this is why. It's a dumpster fire. It's effing. Yes, that's what's going on right now. Yeah,
exactly. Oh, hello, Don. And Don says, I just heard Mango Moose Knuckle has also cut off Minnesota from Medicare.
Doesn't surprise me. Yeah. We hope it will.
That's the backtracking and the cruelty behind a lot of it is just more and more visible every single day.
Every day.
Yeah. Like, if you think that there's something you can
Look at this.
I know. I'm preaching to the choir. Yeah.
I had no idea that he got arrested again for child. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now. I wonder what the excuse is going to be. Was it, it wasn't him. Somebody framed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I know. It's exhausting. It's all very, very
exhausting. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But you're right, Amanda. Our love is stronger than their cruelty. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. I agree.
Yes. Totally.
Yeah.
And that's even with all this that is going on, I'm still hopeful. I'm anticipating the day that we can all do that communal exhale where we can say,
Really.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we made it, right? We're
Mhm.
we're
Yeah.
done with it. And yes, we have finally learned the lesson, or most people have learned the lesson. That, yeah.
Now, I did hear today that ICE is stockpiling weaponry. And why?
Hmm.
Because they're trying to get these huge things to store stuff, to store people. And I'm thinking it has to do with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I did hear, yeah, that um, they're taking up warehouses and whatnot. Now, I also heard that the reason that they're taking over some of the warehouses, yeah, not so that they can warehouse people, but because it's cheaper to, get into a building that's already built than it is to try to,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
build all that kind of stuff. Um, it it's getting to the point that more and more people are just um, the quiet resistance is growing
It is.
every single day.
You're right.
Every single day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I love that, Froxy, that you had more honks in solidarity than you did in
Yes.
other. Yeah. And so I had written something there was a post on Facebook somewhere, and it was, I figured it was a bot, but it was a man's picture, and the lady's name was Judy something. And he's saying that I belong in jail and all this from whatever comment I made. And so I said, gee, I almost said, are you transgendered? But I didn't, because I don't want to
Yeah.
be that person. But I did say, it's interesting to me that you're a bot that comes across as a man, but has a woman's name.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yep.
who are you trying to convince?
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. So let's ask the cards. Why is ICE stockpiling weapons?
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Why
Good
are
question.
they?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mm.
I okay.
What you get?
Well, they're dodging the question. So
Uh-huh.
they're really not, they don't want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Classified information.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells me somebody knows something. And external influence. I think that Cheeto is a little worried that there might be people coming after him. And so
Mm.
yeah, he needs a private army. He needs someone to that's going to be loyal to him, that's going to look after him. So
Mm-hmm. Wow.
yeah, you stockpile weapons. Um, is it going to do any good? I don't know. What'd you get?
Well, I just want to say that in time immemorial, if you were ever a king, you always have to be careful of your back, because kings
Yes.
can be taken down very quickly. So I'm
Yeah.
feeling as though he wants this whole thing. There's a values distortion, and a lot of the generals are feeling it right now. But
Yes.
it says that he's trying to provide an innovative solution to his broken credibility, which
Oh,
is breaking as we speak, moment by moment, really. So
yes.
yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, well,
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't surprise me because he has maneuvered himself into such a situation
Mm-hmm.
that, he's damned if he does, he's damned if he doesn't. And he really considers himself, um, a major player on the world scene, not realizing that,
Yeah.
you're you're really just a great big baby who shits
Yep.
his pants on a regular basis. Like, no, people laugh at you. Yeah, they're not they don't want to come and talk to you because you have sage advice to give.
That's right.
They're coming in to check and see, are you still breathing? Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
they're
Um, so
scared.
they and Dr. Oz said today they're getting rid of all of these things that you can used to be able to get from Medicare, Medicaid, like wheelchairs and oxygen tanks, and he just wants to get rid of all the disabled people. That's all he wants. This is what their plan has been all along. And
That sounds so familiar.
it does. It sounds like 1936, 1939, something like that. But it is crashing down. I agree, Charlie. I think that we've got more people now on this side of the issue than we had before. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And as much as, I think that um, most people in other countries and most other politicians recognize that there is a difference between the Trump administration and regular Americans.
Let's
And
hope
I have a
so.
sense that
Yeah.
if regular Americans were to say enough is enough
Yeah.
and start marching,
Hmm. Yeah.
and
I agree.
um,
Hmm.
I think that they would get a lot of support from the rest of the world.
Well, not only that, but somebody from Europe or somewhere said that they are working to become the liberators for the American
Yes.
people because this files are just everywhere and they're being,
Yes.
looked at. And so that's what I'm holding my hopes out on. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that, yeah, they the repetition between what is happening now and what happened in the 1930s is mind-boggling.
It is.
Like, I think that I would be better able to understand is if that was something that happened 500-600 years ago. You could say,
Mhm.
well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. But no,
no,
less than
there are
less than
still
100.
people alive today who lived through
That's
that,
right. That's right. You're absolutely.
and they,
Mhm.
yeah, they remember,
Mhm.
and they remember the Nuremberg trials, and they remember the excuses that were, oh, I was just following orders.
Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's right. That's absolutely right.
Yep.
So, Mary Starshine wonders, what do we think about the Surgeon General's nomination? And I don't know if you guys saw this, but the woman that's being um, asked questions about being the Surgeon General is a doctor. However, she is not credentialed.
Well,
That doesn't seem like a
it,
big problem, does it?
I mean, okay, has has she been to a doctor? Because,
Maybe that's the
that's
criteria. Yeah.
that's a
So I
criteria.
could do that if I wanted to, and you could too after.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So,
Hmm.
you've got Kennedy, you've got
Hmm.
Dr. Oz. Why
Hmm.
not? What somebody who's well, I've heard about, there's medical textbooks, and
Hmm.
I've heard about medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Qualifies me.
Well, and JRFK
Plays
says, it's not a big deal for people to buy meat anymore. They just need to learn that they need to eat more liver than beef or any other kind of meat. That's the new the new
oh, God.
recommendation from that fabulous man. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Well,
Hmm. Yeah.
He should know. Um, yeah, it's
Oh,
almost like when you think about the Trump administration, it's like, okay, did you study to be a lawyer? Did you fail the bar exam more than 5, 6 times? Have you committed a crime in the past that you have gotten away with?
right.
Good news. We have several positions open for you. Why don't
We
you?
do. Yeah. And if you snort cocaine off a public toilet seat, you can be the head of a cabinet position. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh, God. It's just,
Mhm. Yep.
yeah, uh, it just makes it so easy to identify all the idiots. It really does.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
yeah.
Well,
So,
the other
go
thing
ahead.
I heard was that apparently a judge has said they can move forward doing the big, beautiful ballroom this week. So,
Yes, I remember reading something about that. I didn't get into it,
uh-huh.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that they can go ahead.
Um,
Um, it's not going to last long before. I mean, he's not paying the workers. He doesn't have the proper licenses. There's so many things that are wrong with it that it's just a matter of time before they're going to be back in court about, well, you can't do this and you can't do that.
right.
And
Right. Yep.
so it's just a
Hmm.
colossal waste of time. And he's
It
going
is.
to lose interest in it because now he's talking about the arc of Trump.
Oh, that's
He-
right. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's trying to decide on the size because they gave him, like it could be this, like he had some
right.
imagine what the no, I was going to say imaginary ones. No, they're not imaginary. They're
He wants to
they
make
might
sure
be
Barron
imaginary.
can walk under it, though, because,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes,
the,
yes,
the
yeah.
kid is,
So small, medium, or large, and I mean, if
he
you're
looks
gonna
like a
go, you're gonna go.
Nephilium. I mean, he looks like he's one of the Nephilium, really, when you think about it. Yeah. No.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I know.
And it, uh, yeah, yeah.
Nubbin,
So
nubbin size. That's good, Don.
thank you. Yes,
Yes.
yeah. Um, and Annie's gift says, yeah, 2 judges came out today and said that the immigration roundup needs to stop. Yeah, it
Yeah.
does. It needs to stop. There was another death associated with the prisons and with ICE, and it was in Buffalo, New York,
Mm,
and
mm.
it was a refugee from Myanmar, 56 years old, very poor eyesight, practically blind, um, needed to use a cane to walk, and he got himself turned around in his neighborhood. He got himself lost, not being able to speak English or whatnot. He wandered into a neighborhood and he was walking across people's lawns. So they call the police,
Oh
which,
my God.
okay, that makes sense because, this,
Yeah.
I don't know who this person is. And he was using a curtain rod as kind of almost as a cane.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so that was a little weird. So the police picked him up. Yeah, they threw him in jail. He was in jail for several months, and then ICE came in, took him out, and took him to within 5 minutes. Yeah, it was within or 5 miles. Sorry, 5 miles of
Mhm.
his last known address, and dropped him off in front of a closed coffee shop, and no shoes on.
Oh,
All he had on his feet were those, it, the little rubber socklets or whatever
Yeah. Yep.
that they gave you in jail. Okay, yeah, that's what he had on.
Oh,
Anyway,
my heartbreaking.
totally lost, unable to find his way. No phone call, no phone call to his family, to his lawyer, nothing. Yeah, froze to death. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and yes, J Cat Lady. Yeah, he'd been in jail for over a year.
are we mad enough yet? Are we mad
Yeah,
enough yet?
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Oh my
Um,
God. Yeah.
it's
Yeah. They
the
are people.
what
Yeah.
one of the things that this is sort of manifested is that there are groups in, I think it's Minnesota and I think New York. Not don't hold me to this, but I know that there's a couple states where there's groups of people who they have volunteered that when they see ICE loading people into vehicles,
Mhm.
um, they'll radio ahead and they'll follow the vehicles to see where they basically end up and where they get rid of the detainees, because they drop them off in the middle of nowhere with whatever clothes they had on when they were picked up, in the middle of winter, in the middle of the night. So these people will approach those that have been released, and it's like, okay, here's a blanket, come in the warm vehicle. Do you need to make a phone call? Here's a phone. Here's a sandwich,
Right.
whatever. And they are encouraging people from some of the groups that are being picked up to to join with them,
Hmm.
because they speak the language. And a
Yeah.
lot of these people don't speak English. So how do you? They've just been dropped off by a group of God knows what, and now
Hmm.
they're going to be picked up by another group.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it's that's a good thing that has come out of that,
Yeah.
is that more people are paying attention to that.
That's very true. What Minnesota showed us, and the people of Minnesota showed us, is that things can be brought together. People, even though I know we've lost some folks for doing that very same thing, there is a lot
Yes.
more that can be done. I will tell you that I did see an advertisement, and I believe I was flipping channels, and I stopped and listened to it, and it was an advertisement on CNN, and it said, "Let ICE do their job. Come on now. They're helping us," and all this other stuff. And I thought, how dare they have that ad? Citizens for a Concerned America or something like that.
Yeah.
You're not concerned. You're not part of the group that's concerned. Not one bit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would understand, let them do their job if they were lawfully doing their job,
Correct.
but
That's
they're
right.
not. They're
No.
not well trained. They're
No.
they're not doing their quote unquote job.
Hmm.
They're they're using tactics that they shouldn't be using.
Right.
Yeah, subterfuge and yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's like they're slave hunters, you know?
Very much so. And that whistleblower that told
Yeah.
Congress, I guess, that ICE was saying don't follow the Constitution and all that other stuff. I'm worried for his life at this point, just like I would be
Yes.
for others that are, it's
Yeah.
unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yep.
Because that's what they're doing. And I genuinely, I would like to know how many of the people who have been recruited by ICE have criminal records.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know
How
they do.
many of them are in the country illegally?
Hmm. Yep.
Um, it's kind of that old hiding in plain sight,
Yep.
because some of the
Absolutely, Marina.
videos that I've seen with you know, with some of the agents, they've got ice. They're wearing the jackets and whatnot, and
Mhm.
they're trying to make their way into a Mexican restaurant with a Mexican accent.
Yeah,
Really?
I
Can I
know.
see your papers?
Really,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
I know they don't do the background checks because actually there
No.
was a woman that was a reporter and they offered her a job. And of course, they denied that, but they did. And she was right out there. She was right out there, being very liberal, basically. And they didn't know. So it's kind of
Yes,
really
yeah,
wacky.
and I
Yeah.
think I think that if it's the one that I'm thinking of, she actually failed the drug test.
Yes, because she
Didn't
smoked
matter.
pot or something, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, excuse me, folks. I yeah, my throat is feeling a little dry,
Yep.
feeling a little abused.
Please drink something for it.
Yes.
So I would like to
Yes.
talk a little bit about William Jefferson Clinton and his initial speech when he first got in front of those yo-yos,
Uh-huh.
and how he said, you've got 10 to 10,000 times people are named in the Epstein files, and Hillary was never mentioned. Why are you bringing her in? And why aren't you bringing in Melania? So I was proud of Billy Boy. The other thing was
Yes.
Hillary said that the reason that Maxwell was at Chelsea's wedding was because she was a date of someone that had been invited. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it could absolutely happen.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I think that I'm quite pleased that both of them testified and the things that they had to say,
Mm-hmm.
and they have set the precedent that, and he's the seventh ex-president that has gone to testify in front of Congress. So there
Mm-hmm.
is definitely um, history behind that. So don't tell me that you can't call Trump in.
That's
Don't
right.
tell me that he is above the law, that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
If you want to hear from Clinton, and it's important for the country to hear from Clinton, then it's important from the country to hear from Trump.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And from
and I
Melania.
agree.
And from Melania.
Yes,
Yes.
and
Absolutely.
Melania. Yeah, he's on it. Yeah,
Mm.
there's
Yeah.
I. She's probably Melania is more than likely mentioned. Well, I know she is mentioned a
Mm-hmm.
lot more
She was.
than Hillary
Yeah.
was,
Yeah. And of
and
course, they
yet
got Hillary in there the other day and they started asking her about UFOs and Pizzagate and Benghazi.
again,
And Nancy Mace said she was completely unhinged. And I'm thinking I would be too if I was called in to be in a hearing that I had nothing to do with any of this. I would be
yes,
too. Yeah. Yeah.
Benghazi is yesterday's news. Get over it. Isn't it time we move past Benghazi? Come on,
Yeah.
right?
You think at this
Yeah,
point?
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a
Mhm.
fact that they don't have anything. They're looking for things, and I think that Bill's testimony and the things that he said, there's a little more that he revealed
Mhm.
that doesn't serve Donald very well. I think
That's
he's
right.
going to regret the fact that he didn't put a stop to the two of them needing to appear,
Right.
right? And
Yes.
James Comer, well, we have questions, and yes, Donald Trump may have been mentioned a million times, but He's never
Yeah.
been accused of anything. There's never been
Because he's
any
been
evidence.
exonerated, you know. Did you hear
Yes,
that?
yeah.
He was.
Yes.
He's told us now, what, 45,000 times he's been exonerated. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And Nancy
Yes,
Mace, yeah,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
that's a different kind of loony, that is. Yes. And
Yes,
it's
yeah.
yeah.
I'm always
So
picking on Keith because he's from Kentucky. And most of the people from Kentucky, like Comer and Mitch and Rand Paul and Massey, I've always picked on them. But actually, Rand Paul and Massey have turned out to be fairly decent people. So I will admit when I'm wrong.
yes.
And yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
Jay
what
Catley.
the Republicans were saying, that what Mrs. Clinton was yelling and screaming in the hearing, that doesn't sound like the Hillary Clinton I know. Yeah. No.
And if she was, it must have been because they asked her about Benghazi or some totally unrelated question, because that's what they do. Distraction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, she is smarter than, several of the people on the committee put together. That no, there was a reason that she was Secretary of State.
That's right.
And one of them is she doesn't scream and shout and yell.
Yeah. No, you're right. And I love this. Bill Clinton should have just played his saxophone with his sunglasses on, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And Dawn, I love this. In Canada, you say she got away from the short bus.
Oh,
yeah. The short bus isn't the short bus for the disabled folks. Is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
they used to be called something else years and years and years ago, but not kind to say that, but
not kind to the, but yeah, I understand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The short yellow bus. Yeah. Oh my God.
Or blue bus. They are the Pizzagate people. Yes, they are. They're talking about draining the swamp. They are the swamp.
They are the swamp.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we've said this how many times in the past? Everything that they have accused the Democrats of is what they are guilty of themselves.
That's
Every
right.
single thing. There's, Pizzagate and doing unspeakable things to children and so on. Yeah, that's who they are. So, yeah.
Oh, yes, J.K. The girl that said she bit, he hit her because she accidentally bit something when she was having, yes. It's interesting that Katie Johnson comes back. In 2016, I remember us talking and hearing about Katie Johnson. And he did something and gave money to the family to shut them up so that he didn't have to deal with that issue. But it never went away. It's always been there. And what he did to her is unredacted, actually, because it's been out so long. Somebody had it unredacted. So why wouldn't you believe that was true? Why don't people believe women? I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Very, very often it's because they're protecting someone else.
True. That's true. His friends.
Clearly.
Yes. His friends.
Yeah. And
yes. Yeah.
Up the creek and what I don't know if it's true or not. So this could be total rumor, but I heard that Fergie was going to check herself into some kind of a facility. Why would you need that? Why would you need to do that if you're
well,
if you have nothing to hide?
After I read Virginia Geoffrey's book, in there it mentioned a book that was written by somebody in the UK about them called Entitled.
Yes.
And the things that I read in that book about Fergie and Andrew were unbelievably horrific, just as much
Yes.
as the other things were. And
Absolutely.
they just took advantage, and they did all kinds of stuff, especially her. And, you know, she's in the UAE. Oh, okay. Yeah.
All for
Oh,
her own protection.
Oh my. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not
So,
surprised. Isn't that where everybody's going to end up going eventually?
Yeah. Yeah. Somewhere. But you know what? Good God, imagine they're going to be, how many of the people who hate the immigrants are going to end up being immigrants in another country?
Well,
I
yeah.
hope that they are as well treated over there as they have treated the immigrants in the US.
There you go. That's the best we can hope for, really. Yeah.
Yes.
Turnaround is fair play. That's right.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. May says she's a survivor, but gets women to vote for. Yes. Yeah. She's.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and she did that. Supposedly she got upset just like Margie did, and they voted, you know, for this whole thing. And then Nancy decided that, you know, she was going to turn her back on other things, but she's on her way out anyway. She's running for governor of South Carolina, and also hearing that Kristi Noem wants to go back to South Dakota, whether or not that happens or not. And I'm thinking she misses all those shootings, you know, all those animals.
Yes, absolutely.
That must be it. Yeah. Hi, Edward.
Isn't it amazing that, you know, she can't have her big, you know, plane. Yeah, she wants her very own little Lolita Express.
Yeah.
And they're saying no, she can't have it. She's being called on the carpet for some of the things that she's done. And so now she wants to go back. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
because she and Corey Lewandowski, you know, they're having their tete-a-tete on their plane together. They have a plane they travel around on. And I think she also has a new uniform for the Border Patrol. So
really? Cosplay. That's what it is. It's cosplay.
It is cosplay. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's got a uniform and a hat for absolutely everything.
That's right. That's right.
Don't put on a cowboy hat, girl. You ain't no cowgirl. So
save a horse, ride a cowboy, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Oh dear.
That's right.
Dear.
Yeah. And her Pam Bondi is they're on their way out. Pash Patel. It's it's only a matter of time before that happens. And it's, you know, whenever I think of that group, and I don't know how many of you have watched The Handmaid's Tale, but I think it was the second to last show, when the commanders got on the plane and the plane took off.
Yep.
When I think about Bondi, Noam, Patel, some of these people, that's the image that comes into my head.
The Millers also, yes. Stephen and his lovely wife, Katie, I think her name is.
Yes.
Which reminds me, you know, the Testaments will be on next month on Hulu. Yes. And Aunt Lydia is definitely in that one because she does show up.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. It
will
be.
Yeah. That was, I know that there were parts of Handmaid's Tale that were very difficult to watch and difficult to come to terms with. In retrospect,
I know.
It's like Margaret
Creepy.
Atwood. But
That
who was Margaret
Creepy.
Atwood?
That
Who was
woman was
giving you the
yeah,
info?
she knew. She was
Yeah,
prophetic, honestly. She really was.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, Patel did hire, or not hire, he fired 10 of the FBI agents that were involved in investigating Trump,
The documents cases. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
documents. Yeah. But
So, yeah.
we're not hiding anything.
Nope.
We have the most transparent government.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. It tells you exactly what he's going to do all the time. So there was something else that came out in the Epstein files, and they said it wasn't St. James Island and it wasn't the Zorro Ranch that showed up most of the time. It was Mar-a-Lago. They used to send models there in the 90s, and they would be scrutinized by the two of them. So there's an awful lot going on here.
Yep.
And Charlie's right. A lot is happening that we just don't know about yet.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We will, and we will be shocked, and we'll be gobsmacked by some of the people involved,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and to the extent that they have been involved, and that it's exactly what needs to happen, so that we
Yeah.
know who the bad players are, and we know what kinds of guardrails we need to put in place to ensure that it never happens again.
That's right. That's
Never.
right. The thing I think, Mary, you bringing up cannibalism, two people that show up a lot in were Leonardo DiCaprio. He even told someone he was a cannibal. And Ellen DeGeneres shows up. And I don't know, there's probably more names, but I've heard those names banted about quite a bit. Let's read on that. Let's see what if those Hollywood people are in this into this type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I get broke is the beginning. So they ran out of ham and bacon, and they had to and that's what they were saying. There's not enough cows that have been perpetuated for us to have that much hamburger available. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I get hidden claws.
Oh.
Two of them. Lacking readiness.
Oh.
There is, every lie is partially based on some truth.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
That's and some of the best lies are based on truth.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't surprise me. It really, honestly, doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
There are people whose their status and their depravity are very much joined together. When you're whatever thought comes to mind, whatever desire you think you might want to pursue, there isn't anyone there to call you on it, to hold you back.
That's true. That's
so you just get more and more depraved.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's if you talk to let's say someone who is a mass murderer, someone who has a history of killing people, and you ask them what it's like, and it's like, well, the first one is maybe a little iffy, but after that. And it's like anything else. You know, the first time might be like, ew.
Yeah. I tell you what, we picked a movie one time to watch. We didn't really know what it was about, but it was about a chef who was going to be working for a man that was really rich. We started watching it. And what they did was they killed a man, and they had a group of people that were coming that were rich to have a feast. And I absolutely lost my mind. I didn't want to watch 1 second more of it once I realized that. And I can't even put myself in that frame of mind. And it bothered me for weeks that I even pulled that movie up, because it was like, oh my God, it's just the idea of it, just even the idea of it makes you sick. And but there are people that will do what they do. Yeah, they will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. And Innocent Potato, do you think Jean Bonnet was a victim of these monsters?
Well, it could be. And some are saying she's Erica Kirk. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ness. That's very nice of you.
Thank you, Ness. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
And anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
Oh my God, look what I pulled. Kill your darlings.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, I've never pulled this card before. Oh, wow. That's creepy enough. Wow.
It is. It is. It is. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we're just over an hour.
I know.
Okay.
Hate to leave you on this disgusting note, but yes.
Yeah.
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 So just keep your energy up. Know that a lot of things, a lot of information that that is coming out, you have to be so careful in the information that you share, because I've discovered it a couple times now where someone has shared something with me that I think is, oh wow, this is really great. And then as I do the research and try to verify it, realize that it's AI created and it's not based on fact.
Yeah.
And you come very very close to repeating misinformation. So we have to be really careful.
Yeah. It is.
With that.
Although I will say that there was someone that did verify in the Epstein files that there was a man who was sending his son to Epstein, whose last name was Riley. So we know Sasha Riley, remember? So maybe, but again, you may be absolutely right. It may not have been true. So we have to really be very careful. Yeah.
Absolutely. But keep positive. I know that it feels like, these are dangerous times. These are, the horrible things that we're hearing and so on. It will all come to light. It will all be exposed. There are people they're going to have to answer for what they've done. Some of them, they're going to transition before we're able to hold them accountable. Just know that the universe doesn't make mistakes.
That's right.
And the universe always finds a way to even things out. So we may not see quote unquote justice being done to them, but you never know what's going on.
So I do want to admonish all of you to shine your light at the end of this month, even though we're not doing the Shine Your Light show this month.
Yes.
And remember that it's important to do it every single day. So
yes.
And thank you, Marina, for always being there for us and reminding us that, it's very important. We appreciate it.
I do. Yes. I do my best. And I love knowing that you guys are here. I love the fact that that you are such a supportive community. And I love doing this with Aley.
Yeah, we have
And
fun. We do, even
we
though some of it
do.
is disturbing. But yeah, we love
Yes,
you all. Thank you for being here.
absolutely. All
Mhm.
right. Be good. And yeah, we'll catch you later.
Yep.
Bye.